Thanks for staying with us here on Standpoint on TVC News. There's so many issues going on around the polity in Nigeria, as Nigerians are actually looking forward to seeing who will definitely take the baton to steer the affairs of the country for the next 4 years. And a lot of parties are actually moving, hitting the ground, running to ensure that they sell their candidates to Nigerians. We'll be looking at the PDP and some of the crises within the party and how ready the party is for the 2023 elections. I have Abdul Jabbar Rafiu, who is a PDP member and is joining me on Standpoint. Thank you so much for joining us on Standpoint.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Right. Let's begin by having your thoughts as regards where your party is at the moment, because a lot of members, a lot of important members in your party are calling for the resignation of your party chairman, who has insisted that he goes nowhere because he has not actually flouted any rule. He has not flouted any law, being the chairman. So what would you say to these? What has been your stance, your reading as regards this internal wrangling in your party?
Right. The People's Democratic Party is not in its best time as a result of the crisis that is turning the party. There are a lot of issues that is happening in the party, and it's not just the issue of the national chairman. And I feel like the issue of where the national chairman should come from is not the main problem in the party. There are a lot of problems that need to be sorted out, and my opinion on whether the national chairman should go is very clear. I've said it in my recent interview that I stand with Governor Nyesom Wike on his stand that the national chairman must resign based on the provisions of the People's Democratic Party's constitution, that if a presidential candidate of the party emerges from one side of the country, then the national chairman must go to the other region of the country.
You used to be definitely a PDP member and a strong supporter of Atiku and of the Atiku, your party's presidential flag bearer. What informed your withdrawal of support? Can you talk to us about that?
Well, the reason why I'm pulling out of the campaign council is because of the injustice that is being perpetrated to our southern brothers in the People's Democratic Party. Our southern brothers have a say in what is happening in the political party structure. They have every right to ask for inclusiveness, and they have every right to be part, to feel the sense of belonging in the party, and therefore what they are asking for needs to be emulated.
Don't you feel?
So that is my stand, and that is why I am.
Right. Don't you feel that what the River State Governor Nyesom Wike is calling for, and others, and then some of the things, the media interviews that he granted recently, and some of his outposts, don't you feel this might be termed as anti-party activities?
No. You see, Governor Wike, even after the primary elections in May, Governor Wike has been, I don't want to use this word, but he has been seduced by different political parties, different members of different political parties, that if you are not happy in your party, come and join us. Let's use you as a we have a place for you in our political party. But he has stayed in the political party because he's a patriotic member of the party, and when all other people left the party, he has been there. He has been supporting the party in different ways. So it is not a matter of anti-party activities. And there are, what I feel is this is a misplaced priority. You see, the effort the PDP is making in ensuring that Governor Wike comes on board is a misplaced priority, because Governor Wike has already made his stand that he is not leaving the People's Democratic Party. And Governor Wike has delivered his state, and every Nigerian knows that Governor Wike is a true party man. So there are a lot of problems in the party that needed to be sought out, not just the issue of Governor Wike or Rivers State being included. Let me give you an example. You see, the PDP is turning into a third force in a state that is as important as Kano State. The PDP is turning into a third force there. You see, a state like Kano State is not a place that should be overlooked. But if you go to Kano State now, PDP is nowhere, and PDP doesn't have a chance of winning the gubernatorial election in Kano State. I have said this to a lot of people, because it is already a third force, not even a second force. The NNPP is there, and it is making a lot of impact there. You see, if the PDP leadership is making effort in ensuring that Kano State if efforts are being made to bringing back PDP into Kano State, to at least be the main opposition party in Kano State, it would have been better. For instance, in 2019 general election, you can see that the former vice president of Nigeria, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, had less than 10% of the total votes casted in Yobe State. That is a national embarrassment. You can see in Borno State as well, which these two states are the northeastern part of Nigeria, where the vice president comes from. That is an embarrassment. That is an embarrassment, and I feel this is where the party leadership should be more focused on, not going to Rivers State, to someone that has already made his ground that he is not leaving the party, and this is what he wants. Give this to him. Give this to his brothers. He's standing for his brothers. He's standing for his people. He's standing for them, and they must be very proud of him. And very proud of Governor Wike, because he has shown that he is a representative, and they can send him anywhere in the world to go and represent them. He has shown that Nigerians can send him anywhere in the world to go and defend the interests of Nigerians. So I'm sure that if the party leadership is making efforts in ensuring that they get Borno State, they get Kano State back to the PDP, they get Yobe State back to the PDP, they get Zamfara, even Lagos, PDP is turning into a third force in Lagos State. I mean, this is misplaced priority. This is misplaced priority, right. And PDP cannot continue like this.
Well, it's quite intriguing to hear you talk about your party, like this, because this is a party that has been out of power, from, just more than 7 years ago. And then it's trying to say, we want to take over power. We want to continue with our mandate of delivering good governance to Nigerians. But if this is going on, are you trying to tell us that your party might not, have a good show when it comes to 2023 elections?
There are less than 150 days into the election of the 2023, into the general elections of 2023. Less than 150 days. While you have a state as invaluable as Lagos State, and PDP is turning into a third force there. You have a state as important as Kano State, where the PDP has already turned into a third force. And you see, what Governor Wike is calling for it's not just that the party chairman should go because he is a northerner. No, it is not just that. And we, the northerners, know this. We know that we are not misinformed. We know what Governor Wike is calling for. We know that he is not trying to antagonize a northerner being the president, and he is not antagonizing the fact that a northerner is the party national leader. He is trying to make the party. He is trying to make the party understand that that is not how it should be done. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm. Yeah. So if that
then the second part of your question, I don't know if you can repeat it.
Right. No, well, we'll take it from there. That actually goes to show, because we really do not, Nigerians really do not understand what the hullabaloo in your party is all about, the furore is all about, because Governor Wike that you talked about actually expressed hope for the party, saying that there is hope for reconciliation if this and that is done. Remember the BOT meeting, Governor Wike, also Wabara also meeting Governor Wike. Does that mean that without your party chairman going, nothing will be done? There will be no forging ahead?
Yes, there is hope, but time is not on our side. Time is really not on our side. Like I just said, the PDP leadership has turned Rivers State into tourist attraction. You see, I'm sure after the primary elections, you see the hotels in the Rivers State must have gained a lot from the crisis that is going on in the PDP. And if they are working really on ensuring that the party comes into power and wins the general elections, then there are a lot to be done. And that is why Governor Wike has said it a number of times that don't worry about Wike. Wike is not your problem. Go and deliver your states. Go and deliver your states. That's what he has been saying. It is not about Rivers State. Rivers State has always been a PDP state. So go and deliver your states. Go and deliver Kano State. What are they making? What effort are they making in delivering Kano State? I grew up in Kano State, and I'm from Kano State. I know that they are not doing anything there. You are busy going to Rivers State. Go and see how you can deliver Kano State. Go and see how you can ensure that the good people of Borno State would vote for PDP this time around. What has changed? How from 2019 to date? How do you show the good people of Yobe State and Borno State that this has changed? You need to vote for Atiku Abubakar now. They cannot just vote for him because he's a northerner or because he's a northeasterner. They cannot just vote for him because of that. And I am a northerner, and I am a northeasterner, and I'm a northwesterner, and I am telling you that I am not willing to campaign for Atiku Abubakar if this continues like this, if things do not change.
Well,
that is all we are calling for,
Mr. Rufai.
And we are telling you that this is how you win this election, not by going to Rivers State. See, let me tell you something. Even if Governor Wike comes on board and agrees to reconcile without having the party chairman move, I am telling you this in confidence and for free that I am not going to join this campaign structure, and I'm not willing to go and tell my people in Gombe State that they should vote for a party that is not protecting the interests of the whole Nigerians. We are the future of this party. I mean, we cannot fold our hands where they set a bad precedent for us.
It's better to know that you're still a member of the PDP, and probably some of the things you might be saying might be a disservice to the chances of your party. Some pundits, some critics have actually said that your presidential flag bearer is a unifier. He actually wants to unify this country because this country is divided along ethnic, tribal, etc. lines. If it's difficult for your presidential flag bearer to unify your party, the disgruntled members aggrieved members of your party. How optimistic are you that he might be able to unify this country?
Atiku Abubakar has been a unifier. He has been, I have read a lot about him. I have followed up a lot of stories about him, and I know that he is capable of unifying this country. But things cannot go like this. He is a leader. He has always been a leader in the People's Democratic Party. He needs to make sure these things are sorted out. And I'm telling you that from what I see, he's even making matters irretrievable. And I am not sure there is a lot of time left, because we have less than 150 days to the election.
Well,
so time is not on our side. Like I tell a lot of people, time is not on our side.
Right. Very quickly before I let you go, it looks like there's a lot, on the hand of your party that it really needs to contend with. For instance, the crisis in Ogun State, about the one that actually goes on, regarding your party, where court actually nullifies primaries, names of candidates, and other names of candidates missing on the INEC list. What are you doing? What do you think your party is doing to address some of these issues?
You see, I am a northerner, and northerners are well respected and well known to be very, very proud Muslims. And one of the articles of faith in the religion Islam is that destiny. You need to believe in destiny. You need to believe that. You need to believe in destiny, whether it is good or bad, right? You need to believe that only God gives power to whom He likes and at the time He likes. So, if at all I decide not to go into this campaign, or not to be a member of this campaign, it does not mean a loss for Atiku Abubakar. I mean, I know my capability, my people know my capability, my people know the support I have, and the support my associates have, especially in the Northeast and in the Northwest. So if we decide not to vote for Atiku Abubakar, it doesn't, not to support Atiku Abubakar in his campaign, it does not mean that it does not mean a total loss for the People's Democratic Party.
All right.
And that is what I'm saying.
Well, we'll continue to talk about these, the party, different political parties, your party in particular, and some of these crises, because what your party members want to see is to ensure that the crisis, they put paid to the crisis, lingering on in your party. Abdul Jabbar Rufai, thank you so much for your time on Standpoint.
Thank you very much.